Greetings from Cybertron. This is SoundJack here with a review of the Transformers Titans Return Titan Master Autobot Shuffler. So Shuffler is a very interesting character, being a Japanese exclusive character that's completely new for the Japanese Headmasters toy line. I believe it was the Headmasters toy line. I may be wrong, but it would make sense if he was in the Headmasters. He was a Headmaster Junior, one of 6 Headmasters that did not have a larger body to connect with, and they were just the head, like he is in the Titans Return toy line. However, the main difference with that Shuffler was the fact that instead of having a robot mode, it had an elephant mode. But that is maintained in this toy as the Titan Master vehicle will turn into an elephant. But we'll get to that later, and we will just take a look at Shuffler right now. And while he does not have an elephant for alternate primary mode or whatever, he does have some design elements of an elephant, as his face kind of looks like it's got a trunk going down the front of it, as well as his feet being big stompy feet like elephant feet would. So that's kind of fun. Besides that, they're just kind of generic robot-y details. The arms and the head are in purple, and the body and the entirety of the legs are in this kind of grayish off. Yeah, that's like a weird grayish plastic going on there. Maybe beigeish. I'm not sure what to call that color. But that's all of that. And then on the other side is Shuffler's face. I will say the face, how like the colors and the faceplate kind of thing do make me think of Ape Face a lot, which I don't have yet. I will hope to get it soon at some point. But they kind of have similar faces. Once I get Ape Face and review it on the channel, I will be sure to make a comparison. But you got a purple helmet, whitish face with kind of slots in there, and some red eyes. He's very Decepticon-y for being an Autobot in terms of his colors, which is very interesting. Oh yeah, articulation. His head can rotate a full 360 degrees. It's on a ball joint, so it's able to rock back and forth, go back and forward. The arms are able to bend that far forward and bend only that far out. The legs are able to bend that far forward and that far back, and the knees are able to bend that far back and that far forward. And to transform, you just collapse him in half, and there he is in his head mode. Unfortunately, mine does have a little bit of excess paint on there, or scratch paint. I'm not 100% positive, but unfortunate, but it's a minor thing. That's all for Shuffler himself. So now let's take a look at his Titan Master vehicle in its first configuration. As a tank, it is a very nice tank. It shares, a lot of it shares like that grayish kind of beigeish off-white kind of color going on. As Ape Face, as well as the purple, obviously. The off-white beige color makes up the treads, makes up this forward cannon, and some of this missile pod back here. The rest of the body is in the same purple for the main body, for this upper section of these upper cannons, and then these parts look to be painted that beigeish color on top of the purple molding, and then you got an Autobot symbol going on there. No Autobot symbol there. That's pretty much all there is for the tank mode. Can't roll or anything, but it has the 2 Titan Master ports back there. So you can take Shuffler, stand him up into an appropriate position. If I can get his feet to go into the ports, like so, and you just stand him up, and there you have a Shuffler riding his Titan Master tank. And that looks really cool. That's really fun. Again, nothing else really to say. So now let's get into some size comparisons. Let's bring him up a little forward. Here he is with the Legends class Bumblebee. And you can see how they look. Deluxe class Chrome Dome. See how that scales. Voyager class Megatron. Raise that up a little bit, see how they scale. Leader class 6-shot. See how they scale. So that's all there is to say on Shuffler and his Titan Master vehicle in this configuration. So now let's roll right along to their combined form. So you just get Time Master Shuffler out of there. That's very tight fit, so that's very good. What you're going to do to get the Time Master vehicle transformed is fold the legs down, flip the elephant nose up, rotate the head 180, fold it down on that hinge like so, and then now he's in his Time Master form, head form, yeah. And then you plug Shuffler in there, and there you have Shuffler combined with his Titan Master vehicle. And like I said before, it does in fact turn into an elephant, which is very cool. I mean, you don't see Shuffler at all. He just kind of hides underneath there just to be there. A very, very nice form. A lot of purple going on. The purple head is very nice. A long trunk. You got some tusks going out on the side. No paint to pick them out, unfortunately, which would have probably been very nice, especially with that beige color, which probably would have been very close to the ivory of actual tusks. But yeah, you know what? It's nice. It's still good. You got very tiny light blue eyes going on the elephant. There's the Autobot symbol from before. You can see the feet, the very tiny feet that are part of the tread legs. And then the tail, the forward cannon from the tank mode becomes his tail, which can waggle a little bit. Oh yeah, for articulation, not a whole lot. Like, you can get the head to tilt because of the transformation. You can get the trunk to go down but not up because of the transformation. Legs, you can get them to bend forward. So it's like you can, if you want an elephant laying on the ground or something. They don't bend any far back. Like I said, the tail can waggle, and that's pretty much it for articulation for this guy. So now let's get him compared with some size comparisons. Here he is next to Legends Class Bumblebee. See how he scales. Deluxe Class Chrome Dome. Raise the camera up a bit. See how that scales. Voyager Megatron. See how that scales. And Leader Class 6-Shot. And you see how that scales. Yeah. Oh, as well as, of course, next to the channel's mascots, Soundwave and Wheeljack. You can see how he looks next to them. We're fairly off center though. Whoops. That's more center. But yeah, as with the other Time Masters, he of course has a third weapon form. So let's get him into that configuration right now. So we're going to lift the elephant head up. We are going to rotate it back into that position. We are going to fold these legs forward, leave the forward legs up, and then bring the handle down. Oh, actually, yeah, just leave the trunk down like that, and then bring the handle down like that. And there you have Shuffler in his missile pod form. Very nice. All of that just nice molded detail of all of the missile pods on the front of the elephant. And this has a 5mm handle in the back, so it can be held by any figure with a 5mm post, which is cool, which is very cool. Very nice. Very simple. Oh, that is a very tight 5mm post and a very loose friction hinge for the tail. So that is gonna happen, I guess. And now I just ripped his hand off. Okay. Come on, just get off. There we go. Okay. Now you can have your hand back, Chrome Dome. You can take your hand back. Thank you. And now I will turn Shuffler's tail to him. No, that's backwards. It's this way. Right? Yeah, it's that way. There we go. And then transform back into elephant mode because that's the cooler mode. And just leave Shuffler out for my final thoughts on him. Overall, very neat. Very awesome, very cool. I think this is the best Titan Master that they have released for the entirety of the Titans Return toy line. It's such an obscure character that actually, got a toy. So cool, so awesome, so nice. I wish we saw the rest of the partners. Actually, we did see one of his partners, Leon, as Sawback early in the toy line, but that figure wasn't as cool as this one is because of the whole elephant face, elephant body design, elephant figure that has a very nice transformation and very awesome weapon mode and a very cool beast form. Again, I think this is probably the best Titan Master of the toy line, so if you have the chance to pick it up, I highly recommend it. But that is all I have to say on Autobot Shuffler. So thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, please like and share this video and subscribe to the channel. You can also follow me on Twitter and Instagram at SoundJack426. Also, please consider donating on my Patreon page to help support the channel. The link is now available and all of the other links are in the description below. Thanks for tuning in. This is SoundJack signing off.